Doors Opening, Closing on Us by Marge Piercy. Maybe there is more of the magical in the idea of a door than in the door itself. It's always a matter of going through into something else. But while some doors lead to cathedrals, arching up overhead like stormy skies, and some to sumptuous auditoriums, and some to caves of nuclear monsters, most just yield a bathroom or a closet. Still, the image of a door is liminal, passing from one place into another, one state to the other. Boundaries and promises and threats. Inside to outside, light into dark, dark into light, cold into warm, no into strange, safe into terror, wind into stillness, silence into noise or music. We slice our life into segments by rituals, each door to a presumed new phase. We see ourselves progressing from room to room, perhaps dragging our toys along, until the last door opens and we pass at last into was. I looked up the definition of liminal and it said that it meant of or relating to a transitional or initial stage of a process. Applying that to the poem, the line would read, "Still, the image of a door is transitional, passing from one place into another, one state to the other." I think in the last line, how it talks about we see ourselves progressing from room to room, perhaps dragging our toys along until the last door opens and we pass at last into was. I think that's implying about how like we always just like look forward into our future and like never really sit there and enjoy the moment, enjoy our lives at the time, and we're always just thinking about what's coming next, never really trying to solve our problems in the now. Part of the poem where compares a bunch of different opposites together, like outside to out inside, cold into warm, known into strange, because I think this kind of accurately represents life and how it's not just good or just bad. It's kind of a mixture of both, and how you never know essentially which door is going to open or lead you to a certain pathway. The poem ends in a kind of negative and depressing way when it states that we see ourselves progressing from room to room, perhaps dragging our toys along until the last door opens and we pass at last into was. And I think that the speaker ended it this way to emphasize how waiting for like the next opportunity is not the way to live your life, because you're not really living in the moment, which you should be doing. I think the idea that the poem was trying to get across is that a lot of us are more in love with the idea of a future than of living in the present now. This poem because I think it accurately represents my life right now, because how graduation is coming up soon, and I'll be moving from high school to college, which is a really big step, and it's essentially a door that's opening up, and I'm not really sure what's going to happen in my future. It's a little bit scary, but gotta roll with it.